Hey guys, so the Sony Xperia XZ2 Premium just arrived. One of the most anticipated phones ever for the channel. And this phone, a 4K HDR display, arguably the best camera on the market. So let's go and unbox it. Now, getting right to it, on the front we have an Xperia hologram logo. And Xperia on the sides. And on the back, there's some specs at the bottom there. And we'll cover them in a few. So right on top is the Xperia. And looks like we got a lot of good stuff here. We got instruction manuals, USB Type-C cable, some earbuds. We got some headphones, which is pretty nice, and a wall adapter. Alright, so let's get to the phone. Oh, and also we have this. So unfortunately the phone does not have a headphone jack, so this is a USB Type-C to a headphone jack converter. Now first thoughts, the phone is definitely a bit heavy. And it's kind of chunky as well, it's a bit fat. So that's honestly my biggest concern, guys. I'm not that impressed with the design for it. I mean, the cameras, the screen, they sound pretty incredible. But the design is pretty big. Now, it's not obese, but it is 236 grams, so definitely pretty heavy. And the back, it is pretty slippery as well. Now, the front, guys, I think it actually looks pretty decent. I mean, the bezels could be smaller, especially because I'm coming off of this phone right here, the Oppo Find X. And if you guys haven't seen this yet, definitely check out my video on the top right. But yeah, in terms of design, Sony really needs a lot of work on it. Also, the fingerprint scanner is way too low. It's right there in the middle. Well, it should be right about there. Now, again, it is pretty thick. Actually, the Sony Xperia XZ2 Premium is a lot thinner. The original one, guys, I mean, I don't know. This honestly seems like a downgrade. So from the front, I will say the 2 does look better here. Now, the original has a headphone jack, but the 2 does not. And the original also has a fingerprint scanner right there. And that's a much better placement than the middle of the back. And both phones are USB Type-C at the bottom. Now, I know it looks like the original is fatter, but the 2 is definitely a lot thicker. And that's because for the original, it's like a tube design. So the whole entire back is flat. And you have a nice curve there on the side. But for the 2, it's curved and it's pretty thick in the middle. Now, the original is pretty large in terms of length and width. But the 2 is even bigger. Now, fortunately, the 2 does not get fingerprints like the 1. But it is definitely a lot heavier. It's also pretty slippery. Spins around on the table like that. And also, if you put it down like this, it's going to slide. Now, I really don't know how Sony managed to make the design worse than the original, but somehow they did. And we also have the original XZ2. So once again, the premium is a lot bigger. Look at this, guys. We can use it as a next parody knife. So yeah, I'm definitely not a fan of the design, but if you can get past that, it's a pretty incredible phone. So it has a 5.8-inch screen display, it's 4K, and nobody else aside from Sony is doing 4K. Sony's been making 4K phones for 3 years now, and it's just crazy that nobody else is doing that. Now on the front you have an excellent 13MP camera on it. And on the back you have two cameras, one of them at 19MP, the other one at 12. Now the second one is black and white, and I've heard some excellent things about the cameras. So the phone also has 64GB internal storage. You do have micro SD card support. A pretty massive 3540 capacity battery. The weight is Snapdragon 845, 6GB of RAM. The phone is waterproof IP68. And it does have dual front-facing speakers. Let's actually test them out real quick. So going into YouTube. You guys know I have to do it. So yeah, not the loudest, but great quality on them. So here's the thing, guys. I just spent the majority of the video being pretty negative about the phone, but this is an unboxing video. For my unboxing videos, I always focus first and foremost on the design, and it's pretty simple. I don't like the design for the phone. I just think it's a pretty poor design overall, but that's really by far my biggest concern with the phone. I do expect this to be my main camera phone going forward, just like the XZ Premium was last year. And yeah, guys, it's probably also going to be the fastest phone in the world. So it definitely has a lot of good stuff going for it. Now, if you're okay with the design, then I don't think you have much to worry about with the phone. If you don't care about the fingerprint scanner, the weight, the size, the back of a headphone jack, all that, if you're okay with that, then this seems like a pretty incredible phone. I could have also focused on the UI during the video, but it's literally exactly the same as every single Xperia ever. It's running Android Oreo. So again, I am disappointed with the design, but that aside, guys, I'm extremely excited to test it out. And I actually think as soon as I press stop on this, I'm gonna start testing it out, start doing the speed test, the camera test, all that. So as always, guys, thank you for watching. Subscribe for more, and I'll see you soon.